Plea before Gunna?
No, he the first plea.
For real?
Gunna took the first, he know that, you know that.
I didn't know that.
Gunna took the first plea.
I thought them niggas already telling them.
No, Gunna took the, they had already told back in the day, all in this motherfucking trial pushing, YSL is not a game, this the narrative. What's the worst betrayal you can do from, in a trial, where we saying YSL is not a game? What's the worst you can do? Say it's a fucking game.
All right, thug a liar, gun on that
that's why I'm
street.
at the point now where I'm like, nigga, them folk
your
called
dick
you
riding,
second
bro.
in charge.
So chat, look, I already recorded the first part of this shit, but it won't let me upload it for some reason. So we finna go straight to part 2. In my opinion, part 2 more entertaining. Young Thug, I feel like Young Thug really, he got something for the crowd to listen to. I feel like he's really trying to get to y'all that he's just he's a undercover rat. Like he not like a outright rat that's gonna tell on you, but he just talk too much. You feel me? So we gonna see what he got to say, what really happened, featuring my dog Academics. Let's get to it.
Whatever, however. But fuck that. This is how I feel, Slime. Me to you. I know you said this shit probably would have came out, or whatever, this would have happened, that would have happened, this would have happened. But what I'm saying is, even in there, I don't feel like you realized what you was going through. And then when you got out, I don't feel like you was focused, bro, the way you should have been. Like, I feel like you taking your blessing for granted. That's just how I feel. Like, I ain't here to condemn or goddamn protect. I ain't here to do nothing but get your perspective and feel your energy, bro. So what I'm telling you, and I'm hoping you feel mine, I'm saying, I feel like you probably got out of jail and truly went with the narrative I went with. What was it?
Truly humble on the cut.
Yes, sir. I don't feel like you came home humble, bro. Enough. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm from the sideline. I talked to you when you first got out, first day you got out, you gonna let them comment on through. I was like, what'd I say? Bro, fuck all that, get home and get to it. Nothing else. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you came home playing again, bro.
I don't need, me personally, I don't know. I don't know, Bank. Just to be honest, bro. I don't know. I think the crazy part is, I thought I came home on fire. I thought I came home just like popping that shit and just living life and getting back to life and enjoying life. But you still gotta understand this too, Bank. My whole life, I poured into people. I built niggas' foundations. I built niggas up my whole life. Any nigga you can name, I play a major part in their success.
I witnessed that.
And I feel like you got to look at it you got to step in my shoes, Bank. I got to get out of jail.
Mr. Wavy, what up?
And rebuild. I got to get out of jail and rebuild this shit. I can't get out of jail and just hit the ground running. That's what dumb niggas do. That's what a fuck nigga do. They go past what the fuck they did wrong and they just keep going.
Rebuilding doesn't mean what? Like rebuilding your mental?
Rebuilding my mental, rebuilding my financial stability, rebuilding my organization, rebuilding like the way the world looked at me, the way the world perceived me. Because you got to think, I get out of jail. Yeah, I spent my last 10 years every day with my friends. And we building, we showing the world, this how you supposed to be, this how brothers is, this hood is, this how we supposed to do it, this is what we doing. So I get out of jail, now I don't got them friends no more. So I just get out of jail. I'm used to being with them. My last 10 years, I've been with them every day. So I get out of jail, now I gotta learn how to not be with them. And not because they dead or they went to prison or they did it, because they betrayed me. I can't just get out of jail just going forward, bro. Like, I thought
That's why I'm like this. I know I ain't gonna like this interview. Young Thug's still the victim. He's still the victim in all this. Yeah, niggas betrayed me. These niggas were broke trying to kill people for you.
Facts.
They were trying to do bullshit for you. How the hell are you the victim?
Facts.
I was though. But this situation at hand just let me know, like, damn, you ain't going forward. You wasn't going forward. But then I look at it like, damn, why I ain't going forward and not going forward like success? Because I don't look at them niggas like they success.
I ain't moving on.
Why I ain't moving on? And I think like, because I got to rebuild.
So do you think watching a nigga look as if they, like Gunna, you think watching Gunna look as if though he ain't hurting about this shit or moving on, that shit hurting you even more? You don't like the word hurt. I see how you looked at that. But a nigga gotta know when they hurt, bro. Because the only thing you're explaining is you talking about betrayal. Those words bring heartbreak.
Yeah, but bro, we gangsters, bro. We men, bro. We bosses, bro.
You know the thing, bro. I cried on the internet about that. Give a fuck. I ain't that gangster.
I know.
Nigga, our heart is fragile. Cause I look, and I said this, and I just seen on. You know, I don't listen to all them jail calls too. Yeah, man, what the hell this nigga talking about today? But I said I listened to that motherfucker, and you said something like, cause I had already told Lil, I said, bro, the reason why Slime, and it's just me, I could be tripping. The reason why Slime ain't fuck with Gunna, cause he already done put the word out and stamped it to niggas, and he gotta stand with these niggas. Not saying it's right or wrong. It's like, shit, how the hell I'm finna make these niggas fuck up their friendship or whatever, they camaraderie with the nigga, and then I come home. I feel, and then I ain't never told you this. I talked to Gunna when he first got out of jail. I was trying to get an interview with him. He like, man, I ain't worried about none of these niggas saying, I know my brother in that box fucked up. I was just in that motherfucker fucked up. That nigga mind ain't right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if he here telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. I know he love me. He knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked them folk, is this gonna affect my brother? That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That's what he told me.
That ain't the truth.
I'm just telling you, I'm on the outside looking in, I'm just telling you what he said. That's what he said. He said,
oh, I ain't saying that the truth and he said. I'm saying,
yeah, that's what he said. He like, I'm just waiting on his word.
I don't know, cause his lawyer could have told him, his lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. My lawyer's just a real one. Brian, a real man. He gonna tell you, hey, this what we got strength at in this trial, this what we lack at. This what you fucked up at in this trial. This what you got their ass. So that's part of the reason why I took my plea. Cause he like, you gonna win the case 100%. You gonna get acquitted. But you can't get acquitted for the shit that they found in your house. It's in your house, the house in your name, everything. Like, even though it ain't your shit, they still got it. The law tell the jury, you must charge the owner of the house with these items if it's in his house. So Brian always told me, like, this is where you gonna get convicted at. This is where I feel like you could get convicted at. He said, you still can win it, for sure. I think you gonna win it. But I can't tell you, I can't be no bullshit like these other nigga lawyers. I gotta tell you, hey, this is where you strong at. You strong in every corner of this case, except this one. The shit they found in your house, you not strong in it. No matter what. 9 times out of 10, you will get convicted of this.
Now I'm thinking about you saying like you had to rebuild, you had to move on these niggas for 10 years. You had your partner that been with you 10 years, and then every day. But I used to see you and Gunna every day. Like every day, like to the max. Like you and Duke day every day, but it was a different every day with you and Gunna. What I'm saying is that shit like a marriage. You dig what I'm saying? So
it's like you having your wife, bro. And this ain't even just your wife. She came in with you. She came into the relationship bossed up, millionaire, doing this shit. She came a bomb. She came with nothing. You made her a millionaire. You foundated her. You built her with all honesty. Like you built her just on some honest shit. Not even on no, I'm finna build this project. It's just like, damn, but I look at this little nigga like my little brother. I love that nigga. I'm finna try my best to help this nigga do something. I ain't even know this nigga rap when he first came around me. I just was just like on some shit like, man, everybody with me, I'm taking them with me. We going with, I'm finna figure it out. If he don't rap, I'm finna, whatever we put on this internet and the fans say, what the fans commit him, the fans put on him, that's what I'm finna make him go with. If we get on the internet, he don't even gotta be a rapper. If the fans say, but then nigga got this shit, this nigga drippy as a motherfucker. But I'm finna make sure you fresh as a motherfucker every time they see you. Like I'm just gonna do whatever I can do to help my niggas.
Yeah.
Or my girl, like whatever. I'm doing whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever actually sat down and thought to yourself, how do I really feel about this? Not how, well, I take it back to this. How do Jeff feel about this before I saw my brother get killed? How would he feel about this?
About what?
About Gunna, period. Just all the way. Like, how do you, like, I'm trying to get you to tap into, like, How do you really, really feel? I know how you know how we supposed to feel about shit. Fuck that nigga crawl me. That's how we supposed to feel.
Like how you really feel.
Yeah, how you really feel about this shit. Like, I really, really feel.
I feel like Truth word. King Truth. That's where King's fight come from. King Truth is the big homie.
Where you might get.
King Truth, our big homie. Yeah. I honor Truth words to the T, no matter what. I'm with him to the T. He not a bad man. He a real man to me. What I identify as a man. I honor his words. He told me before he died. He didn't tell me on his dying bed. He just told me before he died. Gunna is my son. Take him with you, though. Get him out of the hood. Get him out of Shady Park. Take that boy with you. That's my son. And then just so happened, he just ended up dying. And I honor his word. I honor his word, bro. I took that nigga with me everywhere, bro. This my man's, bro. Whatever you will, all the bullshit that I knew about you, all the shit you did, the shit that sitting on the porch, talking about your cousin, them there telling on the goddamn to the Crime Stopper people, all this shit. I knew all this shit later on, but I knew this shit, and I just found a way to love you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it, and I just love you because I just honor Truth word, and I feel like whatever. I don't know what Truth told you. But I know he told you something good. And I feel like you just didn't honor the word. You ain't honor that, bro. You ain't even honor brotherhood. We ain't even talking about Truth. We just about brotherhood. We from the street, bro. You know how hard it is for us to become successful men? Make millions of dollars?
Facts.
If a nigga take me from where I'm at, sleeping on my mama's motherfucking couch,
Facts.
to making millions of dollars,
Facts.
I'm dying before I go against him. No
Facts.
matter what. I'm gonna die before I go against him. No matter what.
I don't think he feel. Now, you know, like I said, I ain't here to goddamn protect or condemn nobody. I don't feel like he crossed you though.
Thug, you miss Gunna,
Me
bro. You
personally,
need
as a
Gunna.
man, me knowing him, he's smarter than he look. Gunna's a smart man. He let his silence make you think other things about him. He's a smart man. He's strategic. I taught him how to be. The thing about it is, when it come down to being real, the strategic niggas go away from me. When it come to being a man, like standing on man business, a man. I know how to be strategic, but I forget to be strategic when it come to that. I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna pour it out what it's supposed to be.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up.
So, how do you want to do this?
Wanna buy your way? Uh-huh. Wanna put on real pants? Nuh-uh. Wanna take her for a spin?
Life to him is just all about being strategic. It ain't about nothing about being a real man or like coming to grips with what's going on or just like knowing like I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be some strategic shit behind it.
So you like, it just came out the blue. You know, usually when nigga, if you the nigga you describing, you would have been saw that though. So you saying this just came out the blue with that case? Or?
Nah, but the crazy part is, bro, I already did some shit that's a violation. Don't nobody really know about it but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother.
Yeah.
He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off for. He already done did some shit where I was supposed to cut him off for. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. I know he knew though. Maybe he ain't know. The only reason why I knew he knew is
It sounds
now.
crazy, right, bro? Look what you
Instead
saying.
of saying, damn, bro, I ain't even know. A nigga that don't know gonna say, damn, I ain't even know that. A nigga that know what he doing, what he gonna say?
He's just talking,
Hell nah.
bro.
I denied him. Like, hell nah, right? Hell nah. Like,
He just
that's
talking
how
at
the
this
circle of life.
point,
That's how I
bro.
go. You gotta understand, bro. I had him man with me every day since late 2015. I had him man with me every day, bro. I made that man I made him a millionaire. Like, I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I made him put his money up. Keep your money. I bought it with my money because I had a little extras. I bought that shit. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I did that. Me. I told you to go down there to the country town and get your daddy, no matter what your differences is with your daddy. I told you that. I know for a fact, me personally, I know your dad don't look at you like a real nigga. I know that. This my man's. Your dad is my OG. He don't look at you like that. I made you go get your dad. I made you reunite with your family and do the right thing. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this nigga more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my kids. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. Like, every second. I went half on your mama house and bought your mama house, bro, because you didn't have the money. I went half with you. I bought your brother his first truck and let you present it to him like you bought it. Your brother on the internet, man, yeah, fuck that nigga, throw it. Like, nigga, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't even know, bro. Relax. This shit that nobody don't know, but we men, so I don't speak on that type of shit. We men, I ain't do it for that reason. I did it because I just honor my brothers, my friendships.
Thug.
And brotherhood,
Thug
I
type of
shit.
nigga.
I love you, bro.
Thug type of nigga.
Let's go.
You ask him for a favor, he do the favor, then
Bro,
y'all get in an argument, he throw it back in your
I
face.
can't even hate him, bro. I thought I hated him when he took the pleas and shit, when they did that. I thought I hated these niggas. Nigga, my girl made me realize, like, but you don't hate him. You just mad at him. Yeah. You don't hate him, bro.
You hate him, motherfucker, you stop talking about him.
Why you hate a nigga, you on a whole nother type of time.
Yeah. You stop talking about him.
Like, but I don't wish no ill will on him. No ill feelings at all.
Stop the man having though. That shit hit the way, but that fucked up. Like,
because I was just angry.
Okay.
But it seemed like nobody understanding why I'm angry. Like, bro, all the shit I did for this nigga, bro, like, what are you talking about, bro? I put my whole label, my whole shit behind this boy, man. Like, nigga, you think Key dead. You think Key will respect you, nigga. As a man, you think Key to respect you for what you did, bro. You to my R.I.P. Key, bro. You know Key ain't gonna respect you for what you did to me, bro. You know that. You know Key ain't gonna respect that. You know ain't no real man gonna respect that. You did that, bro. Stand on it. You did that. Everybody talking about why he ain't said that, why he quiet. What can you say? What can you say? If you was Gunna, what can you say? If you was him, knowing everything you know about this shit, what can you say, Bank? If you was him, just think of something you think you can say. If you was in Gunna's shoes, well, what happened?
I can't really put myself in his shoes. I'm just saying.
But sometimes, guess what, bro?
Feelings.
That's
what I think he should say. If everything you saying is valid, I think he should call you and have a conversation. But would you take a conversation? Because niggas don't. You gotta think.
I don't think I take the conversation.
All right. So what can I say?
I know that. I ain't even talking about what can you say to me or not.
He might want to say something, but he know. So I don't want no conversation. So what can I say?
I feel like you portrayed a certain image as soon as you got out of jail. Because nobody know you did what you did in the courtroom. So as soon as you got out of jail, you portrayed. As soon as you get out of jail.
Or like a couple hours.
Yeah. Like you got out portraying a certain thing, a certain image. Ooh, you saying these words. You saying goddamn this and that. You saying this when you first get out of jail. You saying all this shit. Then the video come out. Then it's just like, but this what the world got to start doing, Bank, including you. We got to start putting ourselves in people's shoes. That's why I said, if you were him, knowing everything that you know, what would you say?
I probably would do the same thing, not say shit, because I'm knowing my man. I don't want to say nothing to the internet or to nobody else. I know that nigga don't want to hear this shit.
No, but you got to understand, the way you put it is almost like you, this interview is almost going to be you telling him what he can go with. We ain't talking about that. We talking about fuck none of that. Nah, cause you gotta think. Like, you gotta think. If he's sitting around saying like, damn,
tell him what he can go with. His move, his next move.
We ain't talking about that. It's cool. I tell him his next move, cause I'm just a nigga like that. Like, I don't want to see no nigga down. I tell a nigga move. Bro, do this. You fucked up, but you can do this right here. You can do this.
Okay, all right.
We just saying man to man.
Let me say this. When you just sat there and said, you wouldn't take the conversation, that would make me say that. But all right, if you said you took the conversation, then I would have said what I say.
I ain't talking about what you'll say to me. What you'll say about what you did. Okay, just say you'll say it to me.
Hold on, what he said to me. I told you what he said to me earlier. That's what he said. The truth. You asked me what he said it already. I just told you.
Yeah, you know, I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just told you, he said, goddamn, bro, all these niggas on the internet saying whatever they saying, fuck that shit. I know my brother in that box, he ain't in the right head space. I know that nigga love me, he know I love him. I swear I would have never did nothing that I feel like it hurt this nigga, man. I was just waiting till he get on. He gonna have to say fuck me.
I understand all that. I feel like me being a man and we just talking about feelings and just putting it on the line.
And he probably gonna be mad at me for telling you he said it, but he said it.
What I'm saying is, I understand that. I would think that he would say something like that. Obviously, if you did some bullshit to your big brother, that's one of the things you can say. Bro, I got them, but these folks did it. These folks tricked me. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can say. That's any nigga. If you would have did what's wrong, if you would have did what Gunna did, you would have said the exact same thing. Bro, they my brother, bro. Like, bro, I'm just Wayne goddamn, but these folks tricked me. We ain't talking about none of that bullshit, none of that cap. We talking about man to man. Why did you do what you did? Cause I'm here. Cause I'm here right now in this interview telling you why I did what I did. Cause I'm a man, nigga. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I'm standing on business as a man, nigga. I'm speaking what I did.
You saying
this why I did.
Why he did, basically.
He can't. That's what I'm trying to make you say. What the fuck can he say? Why you did that? What can you say? Besides some fuck nigga shit. What can you say? That'll make anybody in the world be like, I understand. What can you say?
He getting mad.
Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped.
Beat the comments.
I was a part of your journey. I've been with you the last 10 years. I spent more time with you than my girl, bro. I was around you more than I was with my fucking girlfriend, bro. With my kids. I done had them phone calls with my baby mama saying, man, you be with these niggas more than your motherfucking children, bro.
Rat to rat.
You supposed to be smart enough, and I know you smart enough. You supposed to be a man enough. You supposed to be smart enough to say, I'm not finna do that. So I know all this shit that nigga sacrifice. I'm not doing it.
In your mind, you taking that nigga fuck you.
That's what it is. What else can it be? Obviously, you gonna say, well, I'm finna do what I'm finna do, and goddamn, I'ma just keep telling the world, man, and my brother, I love him.
So you saying his whole campaign is a PR stunt?
Not even to like bash him in that, bro. Cause I'm really.
But that's what you saying?
Yeah, I ain't even trying to. I'm just saying, like, I ain't even trying to bash him in that, but it's like you can't say nothing to make a man or what we identify as a man, a real nigga that stand on morals and principles. It ain't nothing you can say, but the victim, like, bro, these folks tricked me. Well, I got down. They're my brother, no matter what. They're my brother, no matter what. How you gonna say that to a nigga? You just
a thug.
What are you talking about?
Thug just need to get off the internet.
We all in this motherfucking trial pushing YSL is not a game. This is the narrative. What's the worst betrayal you can do from in a trial where we saying YSL is not a game? What's the worst you can do? Say it's a fucking game.
You got a point.
Yeah.
Nigga, them folk called you second in charge. Them folk called you CEO, second man in charge.
Hold up, let me say this though. What about the niggas who actually started YSL too? Didn't they take their plea before Gunna?
No, he the first plea.
For real?
Gunna took the first. You know that. You know that.
I didn't know that.
Gunna took the first plea.
I thought them niggas already telling them.
No, Gunna took the. They had already told back in the day on crimes and shit that they was involved in and all that.
Chad, stop trolling.
Nah, see, look.
The Rico came in
talking about
2022.
Gunna took the second plea.
The Rico came March 9th, 2022, man.
What's the little dude?
May 9th.
From your hood that's
DK.
Started, and who is another one too?
Slug?
Yeah. I'm thinking that them two are already saying like, just say for instance, if me, Shy, and Cuz start a game, right?
Yes.
And we all identify as the three founders.
Right.
And we signed Thug. And the two founders saying, yeah, it's a game. But Bank saying it's not. How is Thug wrong for just being an artist by saying it is too? That's what I'm thinking happened.
Nah, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened, man. The first plea took was Gunna plea. Ever. The first plea took was Gunna. Slug, all them took pleas after Gunna. Everybody took the plea after Gunna. I can't even be as mad at them as I can be as him. I can, I should because y'all still grown men. No matter what these niggas say, y'all grown men. Just like me. When he said YSL was a game, the smartest thing for me to do is say, yeah, it is a game. Fuck it. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it, he not even a founder. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it that came on out and took a plea and said it's a game. You'll be a motherfucking idiot to sit in here saying that it's not a game. When you got a nigga who these folk done labeled as the second man in charge.
That's what I thought happened, but the other way around.
No, he took the plea first. Gunna took the plea first. Damn. Then them niggas started taking the plea when we started going to court. Gunna didn't never make it in the courtroom, remember? The first day of court was November 17th or December 17th. One of them days were the first time we wasn't on Zoom. The first time we went into an actual courtroom, all 28 of us.
But watching that shit from the street, well, that shit was like some DJ, another one. Every day, another one.
But the crazy part is,
another one.
Get what, Bank? Even if them niggas some bullshit anyway, but some bullshit too, but even if them niggas
search your kitchen.
Just look at it from their point of view. Niggas like DK Slug, all them niggas. I still don't respect them niggas because you just not me.
I'm still make good music.
Shouldn't no nigga make you do nothing that you ain't supposed to do. But just look at them. Okay, Gunna take a plea. He the head nigga in charge, according to the DA. Yeah. Thug is boss man. Thug John got it, what they saying. Thug John got it. I'm not no John got it now. I'm a real man, man. Solid nigga. I build foundations. I help niggas. I'm not portraying no gangster, no none of that. It just so happened we just street niggas and we done stood on our business. So they label us gangsters. I don't push none of that. I push real man. They saying that I'm the founder of this shit and this nigga is the head man in charge. He the second boss. When this trial started, they not saying DK is one of the owners, Mundo one of the owners, Slug one of the owners. They not saying none of that. They saying Thug is the owner and Gunna is the second man in charge.
I thought they said they ain't had Thug and I mean not Thug, my bad. I thought they said they ain't had Gunna in nothing against him.
Gunna didn't have no case. But we had 9 terabytes. You know how much paper that is, bro? 9 terabytes of discovery. That's over 300 million pieces of paper. Front and back. 300 million pieces of paper. That's how much evidence they had. 300 million pieces of paper.
That's crazy.
I think it was 9 terabytes, 2 terabytes, whatever it is. Whatever that is, it was terabytes. That shit equaled up to 300 million pieces of paper. I just remember the lawyers arguing it in court. I remember the lawyers saying, like, Yana, they got to take some of this shit, the evidence that we not going to use and just get this shit out of the way. Because y'all just packing us with evidence and we just got a little time to, like, go through the evidence. It's so much paperwork. Y'all might be coming to court trying to convict him on these 5 pictures. But you got 16 million pictures. I remember just going to court arguing about that type of shit with the lawyers. Like, Judge, we trying to dumb this shit down. Some of the shit they know they not using. So we need to know what they really using so we can focus on it. So it can be a fair trial. It need to be fair. So I'm saying that to say, out of all that paperwork, bro, Gunna's name went on one piece of paper out of 300 million pieces of paper.
You know that?
Yes.
Hold up. Let me. I get your slide. Let me play devil advocate right now, okay? And I ain't trying to protect or defend or offend nobody. I'm just gonna keep saying that. What I'm saying is, all right, y'all ain't talking, right? Y'all ain't talking.
Yeah. So me and Gunna?
Yeah.
While we locked up?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
I called a few times trying to talk to them, but they were just giving me the runaround. That's when I started figuring out then, like, all right, I don't get it.
Your girl, his mama, you know what I'm saying? The women in your ear, like, they done got you in some, basically. You ain't on no paperwork. So basically, it's just like, when Umfum called his case and went to jail all that time for nothing, that's how he would probably feeling like, I ain't finna go to jail for nothing.
I understand it.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I'm just putting that in perspective.
I overly.
Because you got people that's watching this don't give a fuck, know nothing about no street code, no nothing.
I know, but we talking about street niggas.
By the way, I'm doing some fact checking here. It looks like it wasn't Gunna who took the first plea, it was DK. I'm going to post the receipts on Instagram, though.
Okay, yeah.
We're not talking about
That's what I thought. I thought it was
DK. Talking about no
DK.
motherfucking white boys who went to college. We talking about street niggas.
You consider Gunna as a street nigga?
Yes.
And not a
you portraying a street nigga.
Okay.
You talking about no telling in your song. You talking about street nigga. You talking about stepping on shit. You talking about all type of shit in your music. You standing on street nigga business. You do everything street niggas do. That's a fact. You are portraying a street nigga. If you're not a street nigga, don't portray it. You portraying a street nigga. Street street nigga aneurysms, you portray every one of them. Nigga, that's a fact.
Facts.
I look at you like a street nigga. You my little brother, I love you to death. I look at you like a street nigga though. I don't look at you like a dork or no lame or none of that. I look at you like a fly nigga. You just kicking your pimping and doing this.
The chat be dick right. They flip side. They be like, oh, W Thug or Gunna Rat. Then they'll be like, oh, Thug or Rat. W Gunna. These niggas be dick riders in the chat, bro.
Can you look at it like,
look at this? He a rat. He a rat. Gunna innocent.
Fucked up mindset.
Free smirk. Thug is a liar. Nah, Gunna a civilian.
Over.
Thug rat. Thug a liar. Gunna in that street.
I'm at the point now where I'm like,
y'all niggas dick riding, bro.
I feel like my back against the wall and people ain't heard me out. So now I understand his point of view. Like, damn, that's why I say shit like, I would love to hear what he got to say. Because then I can actually judge him.
Tell it to you. Say it, nigga, say it publicly. Don't tell
you. Publicly said, YSL is a criminal street gang and it must end. You publicly said, yes, ma'am, when they said, I know 3 or more co-defendants on this case. Well, 3 or more co-defendants on this indictment, which is the 28 niggas. I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes: murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, damage to property, shooting at houses, petty car thefts, armed robberies. You said, I know 3 or more people on this indictment that have committed these crimes. Publicly. They asked you that in the courtroom. You said, yes, ma'am. First of all, you don't know nobody on this case. All 28 niggas, they from John Burr South, Cleveland Avenue, and other places like that. He from the South Side. He don't know nobody on this case. This was so weird. Out of all 28 people on this case, all you know is 3 niggas. Me, Gunna, and Duke. That's the only niggas you know on this case, Gunna. So when you said, yes, I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes, who the fuck is you talking about? Me, Gunna, and Duke? Because we only niggas you know anyway. I know you could have been talking about anybody. It's cool. But just so happen how the dice roll, you don't know nothing but 3 niggas. So who the fuck you could? Like, if he would have went to trial, the state, if his shit was getting used in trial, which it was, unless I got out the case, his plea agreement was gonna get used in trial. I know they saying like, oh, he ain't had to get.
I thought an Alfred plea don't mean that.
Yes. He had to get on the stand. You know, they pushing all those narratives. He ain't had to get on the stand. He wasn't going to testify against nobody. Yes, he was. If you look at the end of his plea, that shit say, this plea agreement could be presented in trial. And if any questions come up about this plea, however they wrote it, if anything come about this plea, you must come testify truthfully
other places
about
like
what
that.
you said.
He from the South Side. He don't know nobody on this case.
Nigga, look,
this was so weird.
Said that. Except mine.
Out of all 28 people on this case, all you know is 3 niggas.
Every one of them
Me,
niggas.
Gunna, and Duke.
Started bitch at
That's all it is.
3109. I feel like Thug ain't a rap, bro. He's talked too much. Gunna, you took the first plea. But ain't nobody gonna clown you for that, bro, because you make good music. I'm gonna put up a whole bunch of statements on the internet that Thug done came out with. I'm hearing Mariah done broke up with him. Mariah, hey, hit my line. I know Thug treating you wrong. Hit my line, baby. We can talk something out. We can work something out. Thug, you supposed to come home. You supposed to have your foot on the gas, but you playing around, bro. You calling everybody a rat. I don't know what you got going on. You just need to log off, bro. Drop good music, bro. Everybody gonna forget. The world always forget. Unless you done committed a M1, first degree, or you touch kids. Besides that, they'll forgive you, bro. At the end of the day, forget these dudes, bro. YSL over with. Gunna doing his own thing. Bro, just move on, bro. Stop talking so much, man. Part 2 on the way, man. Big 1K.